What's up, guys? Welcome back to the FNG Academy. Buck here, former Green Beret, here to help you find some survival food. So, as you guys know, we are trying to build a safety room in our house if you haven't seen the episodes before this, and we decided to bring you along in our quest to find the perfect food to go in that survival shelter. As you know, I don't like these. There's a ton of advantage of having MREs, like not having to have boiled water, just open it and eat it. Sometimes you get dessert, sometimes you get candies. So lots of advantage to this and lots of calories, but they taste like crap. I'm tired of having them. So I wanted to know if there's a better option out there. So we went and bought as many of the survival foods, dehydrated foods, as we could possibly find to see if there's one that would really taste good and we could have for, be willing to eat for days on end. So we can't talk about the advantages of flavor without talking about the disadvantages of these things. And one of the big ones is, as you can hear, water boiling. So you're gonna have to have a jet boil in your safety room, and your jet boil is gonna have, obviously you're gonna have to have water, but that's another survival thing you would have anyways. But you need a jet boil and you need enough of the little propane canisters so you don't run out, because then you can't make your food. And eating this without cooking it first is just not gonna happen. So maybe, you know, real bad situation, pour it into the water and see, hopefully it softens it enough after a while that it's edible. I don't know. So let's give one of these a try. Today we're gonna do the Alpine Air. Let's see, 34 grams of protein per package, 660 calories per package, so 330 per meal because it's divided up in two. So the cool thing about these is that you just tear them open. You don't need any equipment for that. Pour the hot water in, seal it back up, and let it cook for a while. Let's see what it says. Let stand for 10 to 12 minutes. During that time that it's cooking and doing its thing, I have a equipment tip that we picked up from the Q course and Robin Sage that I want to share with you guys. So stick around for that equipment tip. All right, so I forgot to mention the flavor of this one. It's El Pastor with cilantro and lime rice. It's got pork in it. So as I open it, it smells really good. It's got like a Mexican dish, like a lot of seasonings, a lot of Mexican seasonings that smell pretty amazing actually. So I'm actually excited to try this one. I think this is gonna be pretty good. So one thing that I found is you can measure the water when you put in, and maybe you should, but I kinda like to just pour the water in until I get the consistency that I like. So that's what we're finding out. So grab my hot water and just start pouring in my boiling water. Just mix that up, get the consistency that we want. See, it's like now I could use a little bit more. Just add a little bit more in there. So it's kind of trial and error, unless you just want to follow the exact measurements, but we tried that once and I wasn't really happy with how it came out. With the nutrient survival one, I thought it took quite a bit more. But once you have all the hot water in, you have it nice and mixed up, you just seal the bag up like that and then you let it sit 10 minutes. So now that that's ready to go, let's do a quick equipment tip for this video, and then I gotta go grab the baby because I'm on daddy duty and she's waking up. So a quick tip for me, guys. This one is, we'll call it survival, but it really is super important. So one thing that happened in small unit tactics, in special operations training, was it was freezing when I went through the course. And I'm talking about like 30s in the middle of the day, freezing rain. It was brutal. One of the things that happened all the time is we'd be laying in the prone and the body heat would just get sucked out of my body. It didn't seem like I could put on enough equipment to stop that from happening, and warm clothes. And so it would just suck all my body heat out and it was miserable. And then in SEER school, the same thing happened. So I recommend that everybody get a pad to lay on. These sleeping pads are amazing. So a couple things that I learned is avoid the ones where you fill them up with air. Yeah, they seem comfortable at first, but I've popped at least 2 of those things. No joke, in Robin Sage, I actually used a thorn off a tree to shove it back inside the hole to plug it up. because once the air goes out, you're just laying on the ground and they're completely useless. So I recommend getting the foam ones so that way you never have to worry about it popping, and then you don't have a pad, and then not only are you uncomfortable from laying on the ground, but all your body heat just gets sucked out through the ground. So these things are money. Go check them out. All right, guys, so we waited 10 minutes-ish. I don't have a lot of patience. I just want to dig in and see how it's gonna taste. So we won't hold them against them if it's a little undercooked. That's our fault. So let's see if it's any good. It smells pretty good. There it is, starting to cook up. Nice and hearty.
This always looks so gross.
I know, it looks like a thick paste. I ain't gonna lie, it smelled better before it cooked. Now it smells kind of weird, but let's see. Well, that's pretty good. It's hearty. I feel like if I was really hungry, burned a lot of calories, excuse me, this one would be one of my go-to ones. This is actually really good. It's thick, it's meaty, it's hearty. The flavors are really good. Good seasoning. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I think this one's an absolute win. So if you're looking for some survival food, want some dehydrated food, I would definitely check out this Alpine Air El Pastor with cilantro and lime rice. This is one of the better ones we've tried for sure. I like it. All right, guys, so we hope you like that. We hope that helps you with your selections of survival foods, and we'll see you on the next episode. What's up, guys? Sean Buck Rogers here from the FNG Academy. You ever find yourself balls deep in a workout and you're just not feeling it? Can't get that one more rep in, can't get that extra mile, sluggish, feeling like crap. You ever think that because you look like shit and perform like shit? Maybe we need to get you into the right gear. Let's check out some FNG Academy gear and what it does for people and their performance. What the f is that? That's what I'm talking about. What the f is this? That's more like it. No rep. No rep. What the f? No rep. What a waste. 1, 2, 3. Now that's what the f I'm talking about. All right, guys, now you see the difference between when you look good and when you look like shit. So make sure you head over to the FNGacademy.com, pick yourself up some swag. Make sure you sign up for the email list because we're doing monthly giveaways. Ready?